Ho, 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 children! Good evening. Old Santa thought it might be nice to recite to you a little poem by Clement Moore. It was written a long time ago, and it's called The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even the mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their head. And Ma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew in a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow lent a luster of noonday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, and a little old driver so lively and quick, oh, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricanes fly, as they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so to the rooftop his coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and, oh, St. Nicholas too. And then in a moment I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof. As I pulled in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothing was tarnished with ashes and soot. A sack full of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled! His dimples, how merry! His cheeks were like rosebuds, and his nose like a cherry. His little droll mouth was drawn up in a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he clenched tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and, ho, 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 a round little belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. But a wink of his eye and a nod of his head told me in a moment I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, with a nod of his head, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he rode out of sight, "Ho, ho, ho! Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Now, children, off to beds with you, because old Santa's starting on his rounds, and you wouldn't want to be awake when I get there. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.